This book is being read with permission from Western Publishing Company, Incorporated, in conjunction with Children's Television Workshop. Today's book is titled The Monster at the End of This Book. It is written by John Stone, and the pictures are illustrated by Mike Smolin. So the book is titled The Monster at the End of This Book. So let's make a prediction about what kind of monster do you think is going to be at the end of this book. And as I'm reading, let's pay attention to the pictures and how the pictures may give us more information about what type of monster is at the end of this book. What did that say on the first page? What did that say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? It did? Oh, I am so scared of monsters. Shh! Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, you will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please don't turn the page. You turned the page! So what can you tell from this picture about the monster that's going to be at the end of this book? Yeah, I think Grover looks pretty mad that we turned the page, so I think there might be a scary monster at the end of this book. Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages. See? I am tying the pages together, so you cannot... You turned another page! You do not know what you are doing to me. Now, stop turning pages. Let's look again at this picture on this page, and what do you think this picture says about the monster at the end of the book? Yeah, Grover looks even more mad than the other picture we looked at, so I think it must be a pretty big monster at the end of this book. There, I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it. And we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess. This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. Do you know that you are very strong? The next page is the end of this book, and there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please. Wow, look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. And you were so scared. I told you and told you there was nothing to be afraid of. So now that we know who the monster was at the end of this book, I'm wondering if that is the type of monster you really thought was going to be at the end of the book. So I want you to draw a picture of what you thought the monster would look like, and then have an adult take a picture of it and submit it in the comments section. I once again want to say thank you to the author John Smith and the illustrator Mike Smolin of the book The Monster at the End of This Book.